Hey guys, what's up? Light6 here. Today I'm actually gonna go and make the new series, the Mad Paintball character guide first, because character guides I think are probably more important than tips and tricks for now. Because you're playing as a character. I would start with like a shotgunner because I love Billy. And it's just so much fun because you get to kill people. But since I was playing this game like for quite a while, and at the beginning I started off new, I didn't exactly know what to do due to me being really a dumbo. So to be honest, I just want to go as my Rifleman for now because I just feel like it just should happen. So yeah. I wouldn't be playing as Peter though because I'm really afraid that, well, I'm not afraid, I just don't play him for a while now, but all I know is just that he probably needs to take a rest, that's all. He just really needs a rest. So I'm gonna go and stop playing Peter for a while because I was playing him for such a long time. So yeah. So I'm gonna play as Martin here because he has more expendable time, I guess. And yeah, and also I like his stats more. Let's get started. Basically, what a Rifleman is a long shot that could deal poke damage, deal damage to make sure that the enemy could die or that the enemy is hurt enough for another person to kill them, like a shotgunner or a minigunner. Basically, a Rifleman could be a support, to be honest. A Rifleman could support. And they support extremely well due to amazing composition. Why should I get the flag? I'm a Rifleman. What the heck? That makes no sense. I'm supposed to be, now this is another lesson. A Rifleman isn't necessarily very aggressive. A Rifleman is like a support class, but they can still deal good enough damage to be able to kill someone. Yeah. Basically, they're sort of like snipers, except that they're more, like, they have more agility, they're more mobility, they have more dexterity and such. So yeah. But however, though, they do aim quite a bit, so you have to learn how to aim before you can do anything else. As long as you could aim with a freaking Rifleman, don't follow my lesson in which you can't aim for nothing. But yeah, you have to know how to aim extremely well with this character, or else you won't be able to play so well. And as you can tell, see, they can deal extremely high damage in a quick, short burst. You're just gonna have to be a lot careful because Riflemen are pretty weak close range, so basically you could die instantly. So I'm just gonna say ahead of time, that's what you should be careful about. What you should also be more careful about is about these shotgunners, as they are probably a good weakness against Riflemen. The main reason why they're such a good weakness is just because they naturally are weak against the shotgunners. But they're good against minigunners, and they're probably good against snipers because they're basically anti-units. Especially Martin because he has probably the most accuracy for a Rifleman. And obviously, more accuracy equals more profit. Now this is what you shouldn't do with a Rifleman, because you don't really want to go into the front lines because you're not very aggressive when someone gets it, like, in your zone. You have a zone, okay? You don't want the people to get in your zone. You want the people to get out of your zone so you can shoot them. But sometimes they get in your zone, and that's when you're the weakest. So this is why I recommend you stay at the far back as a support unit. And also, you need a lot of mobility. That mobility you need is much mobility. Oh, that person's gonna die. Don't care what anyone says. Yep, I'm in an area where... Yep, I'm in a bad situation. Anyways, though, what I'm actually trying to say is that in this situation, right now, like where I am, you don't want to be in this area. You don't want to be in there. And if you see those snipers who are really annoying, just shoot them. They're easy to kill, trust me. Especially a Drew. I mean, especially a Flynn. They are easier than dirt to kill. Like an Angel. I could have died back then, to be honest. I actually did not notice the Angel for quite a while. But then, you know, mistakes are made. So, fudge, 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 fudge. All 21 kills, you see that? But yeah, so basically, Riflemen, they're good as a support unit. They could deal damage, they could take your enemy HP off, and basically the term that I would call it is that they could peel, which basically means take damage off so that someone could get the kill and secure more map awareness whatsoever. But now I want to go, since I'm just saying that for almost every Rifleman, which is that affects for Peter, Chaz, that affects the Tony, Tyler, Tom, Shedleski. However, Shedleski's a bit different because he has more damage and less fire rate, but he's basically almost the same thing. You want to be a little bit closer to the enemy with Shedleski, but close enough so that you could shoot them, but not close enough so that they're in your zone. Okay? Okay. And like Susan, yeah, basically I'm applying those same rules. You should be extremely careful with Susan as well. Henry, I heard he's made for headshots, so if you hit the heads with his bullets, or paintball bullets, paint pellets, or whatever, it does significantly high damage. And since he said he's accurate, I don't believe it, because I believe Martin's the most accurate, but I never played as Henry Bud, so you gotta choose your own character and play it well. That's all I could tell you, to be honest. And for Blaze, you have to be the same thing too. And Zero's also the part when you should be like a support class. Martin, yeah. The Noob, he's a little bit different. I mean, the Noob is like the trolliest character in the entire game. I mean, all you're supposed to do with the Noob is just run fast and just hold down the left mouse button if you see an enemy. Because you don't have any ammo. You don't run out of ammo with the Noob. He has an infinite source of ammo. That's right, you don't need to reload. You don't need to reload. So basically, you're the troll. You are the most extreme troll that anyone could become in paintball. Just telling you that ahead of time. Now, since we won, I guess I could actually talk more. So yeah, the Noob is the troll class. If you want to be a troll, pick the Noob. Cliff is also the same thing for the other classes. You want to be a support class, you don't necessarily want it to get the heat of the battle. You just want to peel off your enemy's HP. Let's see. Duke, I never had him. I don't really know, but I would suppose he's basically the same thing. I would expect him to be more agile than others because of the description. And for Red, he's like a little bit different too. It's like you need to literally be close to your opponent in order to deal significant damage. So both of them, it's like your own play style. Choose, and if it works, you play with that play style. Yeah, that's it. Is there any sniper? Ooh, there's a sniper. People hate me now. Okay, I'm getting some profit, as you can see here. But yeah, Riflemen, not necessarily aggressive, but they could be aggressive. You just gotta be careful. You gotta be supportive. You gotta peel for your teammates, as you need a lot of team cooperation with a Rifleman. I know I never had any team cooperation when I played as a Rifleman, but that's different because I have no idea what I'm doing. Wonder where the enemy is. Ooh. Seriously, where's the enemy? I'm getting better with my sickness. I can't really talk loud enough now, so yeah, that's gonna be a little difficult for me. Should be fine. Oh, someone's up there. Yeah, that's all I have to say, to be honest. Usually, see, like this one's a little bit dangerous because they're starting to get into your zone. You can't really shoot them, but you're able to kill them, so you should be fine. But that's good for Shedleski, but for any other, I guess you can play as like that if you're very careful and if you aim, like, intensely good. Like, you aim the best of the best, and that's why you play Martin. Out of all these characters, Riflemen are usually accurate. They usually are very accurate. We have no snipers. We're going to die. I can guarantee it. We are going to die. We have no Riflemen. But then technically, Riflemen are anti-snipers, so that's a good option too. I mean, yeah. Yeah, see? 13 damage off the bat. Makes them scared. Dude, go away. Dude, this is a bad situation for me, considering how I'm being peeled right now. Like, if you're facing against a Rifleman, like in my situation, you want to just keep, like, juking, and you want to keep shooting. And hopefully you'll be able to get the kills. Wow, I was a really terrible shot right there. I have to admit, I was a terrible shot. And also, if you do want to win more games, I suggest you play as Martin because, one, he's the richest man in the entire world. Look at him. He has a fedora. I guess a fedora. He has a businessman suit made out of gold. He has a fedora made out of gold, for goodness sake. So, this is why you play as Martin. Get all the cash money, get all the profit, and get all the ladies. Don't listen to me. And yeah, that's Rifleman to you. They could be they're not really aggressive. They are very supportive. They could be sometimes defensive, yeah, that works too. And they could also be the executioner, or they could be the peeler. So choose one and play it well. I guess that sums it up for the Rifleman. I would guess, like, I would usually make it 15 minutes, but then I want to show you guys examples, so I guess it's like 30 minutes, 30-minute guides, whatever. 15 minutes talking, 15 minutes actually showing you proper gameplay. Oh yes, one more thing, if you see your team composition not so well, choose a different character. If your like character's not going to work well, just do it. It's going to be better for you in general. Oh, let's see here. Blue team immediately capturing flag. I am highly disappointed. They do not know. Now this is the situation in which I have to talk to you about. This is not a situation where you want to be in. You don't want to be in this situation. Otherwise, you will get more problems. Someone's gonna die, to be honest. You see this? They're going aggressive on you right now. You want to be at the far corner shooting and peeling for your entire team. Or you can support them. That's also a good start. If this Steve dies here, I'm gonna have to claim, guys. What the heck? Come on, don't leave me alone. And this is also a problem with Rifleman. If they are alone, you will extremely get destroyed. There will be no help. You will get destroyed. There is no choice. It is just a known fact. You will get wrecked on a 1v1. And also, you have to be extremely aware of your surroundings as you are a weak character close up. Gotta know that for now. It's not rocket science. Now, this is a situation in which that's messed up. You don't want to be in that situation. That situation is basically stating your death sentence, probably. And also, Rifleman's HP doesn't usually come back up so fast as they are Riflemen. I think that should be obvious. That should be extremely... Hey, there's a dead Martin right there. Rest in peace. Let's see. Also, you have to use your, the surroundings to your advantage. You want to get cover, and you want to make sure you are able to dominate the enemy team. Known facts right here. Taught by Life Seekers 2014. However, though, if you are getting the lead like this, you could go aggressive, as long as you don't overextend. Overextending is basically, you overextend. You go into the enemy lines, and you will probably die. And that's something you never want. Because if you die, that leaves one person less on your team, which means that someone could be destroying you by now. Yeah. Ooh, that's scary. Ooh, that's bad. When you're reloading, it sucks. Your reloads take extremely long sometimes. And that's just messed up even more. As you can tell, I overextended a bit, and I got my death as a punishment for me overextending. Because as I told you, a Rifleman close up, if you could get close up with a shotgun or minigunner, I don't care. If you could get anything, like those two classes, you can get close with anyone. Well, not snipers, because they're extremely weak close up, unless if you're able to do a 360 no scope. No, not 360 no scope. That's gonna deal peanut damage. You're gonna have to do something else. But yeah, you understand my point. Hopefully, if you don't, I don't care. Well, actually, I do care. When you want to play well, you gotta earn profit. Did you see that right there? Did you see it right there? I lost lots of my HP right there. Just one shot, and that was actually not so close. Ooh, that's a bad. Once again, an error gets an error. Mistakes get mistakes. Luckily, we're in domination map, so basically, I respawned faster by about 10 seconds less. Why is the beast here? I have no honest idea. Why I'm going to shoot him? Because he's in my territory. You can't go into my zone. Oh god, that's actually a death. He should be dead, deader than third. Who the heck is here? Come on, capture the point, please. Please. Why is no one noticing? I just saw two people go. Okay. Okay. This is not a situation I want to be in. Judging. It's important that you know how to judge. Otherwise, things are about to go down. Like, really. What the? Saving is necessary if profit is going to be... Well, that was actually very quick. My team is not being very cooperative. Sometimes I like that, because I still make profit anyways. Yep. Uh-huh. Sometimes, though, you don't really have a choice. You have to be aggressive or you lose the entire game. And what more do you want? Do you want to lose your whole game and be made fun of? Or do you just... There's a shotgunner here, I know. Because you have to look at kill feed. Kill feed is important. It shows your sign of if you're going to live, you're going to die, you're going to lose. And also, another thing, if you are able to get a killing spree, you're very strong if you're able to aim well. The main reason why is because you are a god probably if you are able to do so well with a rifleman. Basically, that means you will be the assaulter of the entire thing. You could go aggressive, and that's usually a rare sight to see a rifleman go so aggressive. I don't even go aggressive with a rifleman now. I used to be so aggressive before with a rifleman with my friend Peter, and that's only when I was like a new guy that's just started the game. I did not know what I was doing, and I was somehow winning. But then now when I try, it's like not gonna work because aggressiveness with a rifleman is going to be extremely difficult. But but choices have to be made sometimes. Just be careful, a lot, extremely careful. Be so careful. Just be careful. Or else you will lose your games, you'll lose your life. I'm not saying that like literally, but who the heck is shooting me? Fudge, there's Beast. Who the heck is shooting? Excuse me, sir, I'm trying to teach someone, and dying is... Well, dying is extremely... efficient in this game mode. It's the time up. 7 minutes. Okay, more examples, more fun. Riflemen, as you can tell, they're not usually fast. I mean, there are some exceptions, like Cliff or the noob. But they're just exceptions. Oh my god. Exceptions. I'm getting better, so... That's going to be good. What the heck is wrong with all these people who are just saying bye? Oh, now this situation is the worst situation you could ever be in. Because you're going to die in that situation. But if you're able to get some lucky shots, you can win, but obviously, close range rifleman is not something you should be doing. You can't really juke. You can't really deal consistent damage in order to scare the enemy. So why do it? But if you want to be an inconsistent douchebag like me, who doesn't even follow my own rules, do what I do and just kill. Even though that might be difficult. That's the douchebag way though. Just telling you ahead of time. And also, for extra style points, get the orc killer gun. Because obviously, it looks super cool. And you shoot out green bullets instead of rainbows. Cause who the heck wants rainbows? That's a Drew! Screw you, Drew. Go home. You're not going to live in my town. Ooh, that's a dead Drew. That's a dead. You want to be really scared of spawn points. Really scared. Okay. I guess we're making some profit. And usually riflemen are not known to have a lot of kills because it takes so long just to kill because of the peanut damage and also by how they could die easily and their mobility is like good but not that great. That basically sums up the guide for the rifleman. I would guess like this isn't exactly a character guide. Okay, this is first time. I guess I'll put the character guide at the end. I guess I'm doing the overview for rifleman in general, but okay. Yeah, no, I just guess this is a overview. Okay, just forget everything about the specific character overview and just go with rifleman. Like, what is a rifleman? And now you know. Overly inconsistent profit made from horseshoe. Me dying. Should be efficient. Me dying again. Even more efficient. Kill this man. Because he just asked. You have to do someone a favor just by. It's like you just have to do favors sometimes. If it's for your benefit, however, legally. Holy shit, Tom does a good amount of damage. Oh, screw you, Drew. Oh, why am I too aggressive? This is the worst scenario I could ever be in my entire life. Once again, this man states he wants me to kill him, and yet he tries to attack me back, this little scumbag. Yes. 2 Peters, 1 Martin, the ultimate killing machine. Yep, that's the sum of an overview of what the heck is a rifleman. Hope you enjoy, because I know you guys are just gonna complain sooner or later that this video sucks and I should go home and sleep. Actually, that's a pretty good idea. I probably should go sleep more often. Oh my God. Fudge! And that's why I don't like to get headshotted. Jump scares are real. Did I just see someone fall in the water? Yeah, I just saw someone fall in the water. Saw 2 people fall in the water. Jesus. First, the headshot jump scare. Second, 2 people falling in water. I never see that, and now I just saw that. I have witnessed the Twilight Zone. Okay, I'm gonna be better soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I guess it's like because I didn't post so much videos, I will post another one today. Okay? Okay. Later, guys. Next video is gonna be about what the heck is a shotgun. Later. Fudge.